Come on in, say hello, tell me where you're from if you're new to my page or watching for the first time. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm glad to be back. Alright, so tonight we're going to do a grapevine. So I have an 18-inch grapevine here. This is from JoAnn's. I was just cleaning it up a little bit. I will show you all how I do that. I just kind of play with it until I get most of the junk out. Alright, so anyway, here's the sign. I got this at Hobby Lobby. If you guys saw it, it was a couple weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, they had them out. They're all gone now. Of course, school started this week here. It just says, in this classroom, we help others learn. I got to read it the right way. Work hard, work together, try our best, and ask questions. So we're going to use that. I've already put my pipe cleaners on it. It comes with a red ribbon to hang it, but we're not hanging it, so we don't need it. I just cut it off right here. I couldn't get the staples out, so I'll mess with that later. I can take it off and redo it. Well, hello, Deborah from Charlotte. Yeah, that's what I have to do. It's only bad when I'm talking a lot. I mean, other than that, I'm fine, you know. But yeah, if you didn't know, I had COVID, so I was down for 2 weeks. Thankfully, I'm back. I spent the first week in bed and in isolation upstairs here, away from my family, because my mom lives with us. And I didn't want to make my husband or my mom sick, so of course I had to stay upstairs and away from everybody. But just looking to see where I'm going to put this. Right there. I think I'm going to cut that piece out. Anyway, that's what we're doing. I have some greenery here that we're going to be using. I split it so that I can do half and half. I don't want to use the whole thing on one side, so I'm just going to split that in half and use that. I've got these little white flowers that I'm going to stick in there just to give it a little bit of color. And then we're going to make a bow, and then I've got some other little extras here. I'm not sure what all I'm going to put in, but I've got some little foam globe. I've got some pencils. I have some school bus wooden cutouts. I don't know if I'll use those. And then I have some other cutouts, apples, a tiny little wood pencil in a schoolhouse. I don't know if I'll use those either. But you can get these in the little wood section at Hobby Lobby. And then I do have this apple cutout. This one I think I will use. I'm not sure. And then we have a ruler, just a regular ruler. This one came from, I don't know, probably Walmart or the dollar store. It says Fiskars, so it doesn't, I don't know, I doubt it came from the dollar store. So that's everything we're using. We're going to make a bow. These are all my ribbons that I picked. I don't know that I'm going to use them all, but those are the colors that are in my sign. So that's what we're doing tonight. All right, we're going to set this aside. We'll go ahead and do our bow first. All right, so if I'm a little slow and out of disjointed, it's just the way it is right now. All right, so again, here's our sign. Let's set this over here so I can keep an eye on it. See what colors I want to use. Hello, welcome. If that's too much of a glare on there, let me know. But I'm going to zoom in so you guys can watch me do the bow. How's that? All right, so I am using this school-themed ribbon. This is a 2.5. I am doing 5.5-inch loops. Yes, please share this for us. We've been gone for a while, so people may not realize I'm back. They may not have seen my post. So how are you all doing? Everyone doing well, I hope. Welcome to September, right? Can you believe it's September already? We have a lot of birthdays in September. September and October. That's not long enough. So if you didn't see my post today, I now have these bow makers in my shop. If anyone's interested, just visit my website, wreathdecorbydawn.com. You will see them in there. I am using my Sidekick mesh roller to hold my ribbons tonight. You can get that at Susie's Wreaths and Things. My affiliate link is in the description. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's only been 2 weeks. Not like I was gone for a lifetime. Although sometimes it does feel like that, doesn't it? That one there. These are going to be 5 inches. This is a 1.5. So we're going down about a 1/2 inch on each loop. Do I want to do 2 or 4? I think I'm going to do 2. But I'm not going to do long tails with these. I think we're going to go back in with this one. All right, so I'm going to make this one about 4.5. Just want to make sure we're not losing you guys. Hey CT, how are you? Their workaround worked, so for the Mevo, so if anyone needs instructions, let me know. I can give you the instructions that they gave me when I contacted Mevo. All right, so we're going to do 4 more, or well, 2 more of these, so total of 4. I don't really like satin ribbons, and this one's kind of a satiny ribbon, but it's the only one I had. I will, CT. Yeah, so if anyone has a Mevo and has the new Facebook setup, and believe me, you'll know if you have the new Facebook setup, because if you have a business page, it now switches back and forth. So when you're looking in your news, in your notifications, and it says so-and-so commented on such and such on your business page, and you click on it, it takes you to your business page. Before, you used to be able to just look at it and it would go right back to your personal page. It doesn't do that anymore. And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff that's different, but that's the most annoying one. Because you never know which page you're on. And sometimes I think I'm on my personal page and I'm not, and I comment on people's stuff, and I'm actually on my business page. And so it's a little annoying. But anyway, Mevo's not working with the business pages. So what happened, I was fine, but I was trying to help Susan, who was having an issue with hers, and I signed out of my Mevo app, and when I did, it wiped out my business page. So that's why I wasn't able to do it. Yeah, I hate the new one too. I wish they would have just left it alone. It was fine the way it was. Don't know why they had to change it. All right, we're going in with some yellow now. Everything was just fine, but once you're used to everything, then they're going to go and change it. So just beware if you have a business page and you haven't fallen under the new thing yet. Be prepared. You're going to hate it. Some people may like it, but I hate it. Sorry, Facebook, if you're listening, but you should have left it alone. All right, so I'm going to do 2 loops, and then we're going to do an extra loop for our center, a little bit shorter, and then I'm just going to cut this off right there. I don't know what kind of bow this is. It's just whatever I feel like doing is what I do. I don't know names of bows. I just make them how I like them. Let's see if I want to put anything else in here. And if I don't like it, I can always undo it and redo it. Alright, I'm going to grab some zip ties here. I want 1 white and 1 black, because the black one is the one that's going to attach to my Oops, that's the right one. To my grapevine. Get this out of the way. Okay, something's making noise over here. Do 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 do. Alright, so this is going to hold everything in place. I'm going to pull this off of here. Move the bow maker. I want to take my zip tie and put it in that little divot there. And then I'm going to take my black one and put it through the back. And that's what I'm going to use to attach it to my grapevine. So I want to make sure that these all stay in place. We'll dovetail these after we get it on there. Just want to make sure that all my loops are where I want them before I cinch that down tight. So I hope everybody's doing well. How many are all your kids and grandkids back in school now? Our state, our area just went back this week. Like, youngest grandson, who is 2, just started Head Start. Alright, so there's our bow. Alright, let's get that on here. We'll put our sign on first, and then we'll put our bow on, and then we'll do our greenery and that. Alright, so I already decided this side is the good side because I made sure it's flatter, and I made sure to go and clip off anything that might be sharp. There may be 1 or 2 pieces where I still got to go, but I can always come back. But I just wanted to make sure there's nothing that's going to scratch their door. It's a grapevine. It's a, it's wood. It'll leave a mark if it's swinging on their door. So hopefully, they don't have a door that's out in the elements like that. So I stapled my pipe cleaners to the back. We're going to attach this real quick. I'm going to get my handy dandy weaving needles. So you can use these on mesh wreaths, grapevines. That helps get your wires through the back of your bows if you forget to put those on there. So you can find these in my shop. I have them in 2 different sizes. They come in a pack of 5. Alright, I think this is going to go here, but I think I'm going to cut this piece off. All this is the piece that they use to wind around it all to keep it together. So it's okay to cut it. I'm going to need my big cutters, my mini bolt cutters. So I'm just going to cut this piece off. This piece is actually doesn't even go all the way around, but I'm not going to worry about trying to pull it out of there. I'm just going to cut it off. Now, if you cut off bigger pieces of these, you could save them and stick them back in your wreath. Come on. It's hard to do this. Oh, there. I'll pick that up later. So yeah, you can get those needles in my shop, wreathdecorbydawn.com. Again, 2 sizes. They come in different colors, but they're random colors. You don't get to pick your colors, sorry. And this is the large one. This is the 6-inch one, but I think I need the smaller one. These are 3.5, a little over 3.5 inches. So we're going to use that one, I think, because my pipe cleaners are smaller. So I'm going to take my pipe cleaners and I'm going to go through the grapevine. There's one. See how quick that goes through there with those needles? Alright, our sign is on. Isn't that cute? I did it crooked. I wanted it that way. I just wanted it a little crooked. Alright, so now we're going to take the greenery. And again, this is just one bush that I got. I actually got this from Hardworking Mom when I was down at her place in the spring. And I really like this bush. It's really got a variety of green in it. So let me get my tag off of here. I want to keep that number. I love this greenery too. It's really, like I said, it's got a variety in it. All right, so some of these can be pushed up. There's where that one goes. I knew I'd find it. Came off. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to take these off. Like I said, I would have, if they were thinner bush, I could have just stuck them both in, if, you know, on each side, but because this has got so much on it, I'm just going to have to cut it up and put it in there. But I am cutting them long. All right, so let me put my bow on real quick so we can put the greenery up underneath it. All right, I'm going to pull this tight. I will go back and hide my zip tie afterwards. We'll put some moss or something over it to cover it up. I should have done 4 loops of the yellow. All right. All right, so there it is with our bow on it. Hope you all can see that. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing there. All right, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and I'm going to tuck these up underneath and into the grapevine. Make sure you don't go all the way through your grapevine though. You don't want to see them on the back side. Just going to take a little bit off. I got my glue pot going over here, and I also had my glue gun going. So I just want to get some glue on that. I'm going to lift up, and I'm going to go right up underneath. There we go. So I'm taking the 2 longest ones first. Up under the bow. There we go. I'm going to pull these down a little bit more. I'm going to hold this up for you all here in just a second. I know it's hard for you to see it when it's laying down like this, but it's the only way I can work on it. Nice glob of glue on there. Okay, a couple more here on this side. I really like this one's got the little balls on it, so I'm going to cut that shorter. It doesn't need to be that long. It's going to lay right on top. Right in here. There we go. And then this one's going to go up underneath. Right here. Move my loops up out of the way. So if y'all haven't joined my crafters community yet, please do so. The link is in the description. It is a crafters group where you can meet other crafters, share your lives, share your pictures. It's a safe, kind space. No negativity. Only kindness allowed. Place where I can create my little perfect world. Where where everybody is kind and happy to each other and supportive, the way it should be. So yeah, it's called Wreath Decor by Dawn's Crafters Community. No, I don't live in a fantasy world, but it's nice to think about it though, right? But honestly, you know, it is a place where people can go and share their stuff and not, you know, worry about people judging them and being mean and stuff like that, because we don't tolerate it. So I'm going to do the same thing I did on the other side. I'm going to go up underneath my bow. So if you can see all this ribbon over here, I'm in the process of making bows. I have a show in October, so I'm trying to make bows and get prepared for that. So I'm getting ready to take all my fall stuff back over to storage because I am done with fall. I got to start moving on. I got to catch up. You know, everybody's way ahead of me. And I know for us, fall just started, but for crafters, you got to be ahead of the game. I mean, people are not going to want to put fall on their door, you know, at the last minute and then take it down. So they want to hang it up for longer than a few weeks or days. And I have plenty of fall stuff, so for my show. Although Susan made a thing last night, and I'm seriously been thinking about waiting to take it over there so I could make something similar, but I don't know. I just keep telling myself I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. Anybody else go through that? Alright, so now those three are in there. We can go ahead and put these in. So there's a total of 6 on each side. This one I'm going to go up underneath. I'm going to go up under there. There we go. That works. Bow out of the way here. So yeah, join our crafters community. It's Wreath Decor by Dawn's Crafters Community. It's free to join. You're allowed to promote yourself there, promote your page, share your lives, things like that. Making sure I'm not going through the back there. This one needs to go right in here. There we go. That's better. Play with that bow a little bit. So what do you think? You see that? Looks good. Alright, now I want to poke some of these flowers in here. So these came from Michael's. These are also push-ups, meaning you can push up the greenery to make it look fuller. Thank you. So we're going to do maybe 2 on each side. See how that looks? And that one's done. Alright, so I'm going to cut these down a little bit and put one short one in here, like right there. Come on. Go in, there we go. Into the grapevine, please. And this one we'll leave a little bit longer. This one will go on this side. Right in here. If I can get it to go in there, it's either hitting my zip tie or it's doesn't want to go in? Why doesn't it want to go in? Pull that greenery down a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now we'll do the same thing on this side. Either some tight grapevine or I'm hitting something, I don't know what. So yeah, so anyway, this wreath is available in my shop right now. There's no picture, it just says coming soon, but it is listed if anyone's interested. And like I said, I have enough to make another one, so I do have 2 of them listed at this time. So if you know a teacher or anyone, let them know. Or you're looking for a gift for someone. I might have to fix this though. Of course, it's probably glued in now. I'll move that down a little bit more, I think. Alright, and then I will go in anywhere that there is some empty spots, and I will fill in with either the flowers or I will get another greenery bush and add those in. So there's that. Cute, cute, cute. Alright, now you could put another bow on here, you could put any number of things on here, but we are going to put some school stuff in. I think I'm going to put some glue on this and just stick this in here. Right in here. Need some greenery underneath that bow. Alright. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and stick some, go that way please, some stuff in here. So maybe we'll take some pencils and put those up underneath the greenery sticking out, or under the sign right here and right here. Maybe one there and one there. Yeah, I think so. Alright, I'm going to get some glue on this, and then what I'll do is I will cover up this end with moss to cover it up so you don't see that glue in there. But we'll get the number 2 pointed up so you can see that it is a number 2 pencil. Remember that? You had to have that number 2 pencil. I thought all pencils were number 2s. Guess not. Alright. Push that in. There we go. There's 2 pencils sticking in there. What do you think? Oh, let me go this way a little more. Right there. That's better. That one is not laying the way I want it to. Alright, there we go. Alright, what about our ruler? We can stick the ruler up under here. I don't know if I want it though, but let me look and see. We could put the ruler over here, but I wanted to put the apple over here, kind of up underneath that. Right in here, I think. Yeah, right there. All right, so we're gonna put a little, all right, because that is thin, I'm gonna have to use a piece of cardboard. So I save, I can get it out of here, these really big pieces of cardboard off of the 50-yard rolls. I have a couple of them in here. And then you just cut off little pieces and put them on the back to help build it up so that your staple doesn't go through your sign or apple or whatever. What do I want? I want my scissors. Alright, I'm going to do 2 pieces in the center. Let's pray that it doesn't go through. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on it. That's just going to help cushion it as well. But I also want to put a piece of, or a little bit of glue to hold it on the back of the sign. Right there. There we go. So I'm going to glue that on there. Let's see if we can get through this. I need a brown pipe cleaner. Okay, so far so good, but did it go through to the wood? I don't know. Alright, we're going to use our needle again, and then we'll be done. Yeah, so I haven't decided on the ruler. Alright, so I've got a brown pipe cleaner on here. I'll go through with my needles. Again, wreathdecorbydawn.com. Grab you a pack. They're very popular. I also sell ribbon and some sign kits. And I sell ribbon by the roll and by the yard. There we go. Let's see. That works. Alright, I'm just going to temporarily put this on. Gotta put some moss on that because I can see some glue. Alright, so there's our apple. And I will fix that so it looks better. Alright, well, I'm going to leave it there for right now. It's not attached. I don't know if I like it on that one side, so I'm going to have to like hang it up. And I think I'm going to tuck some more greenery behind my bow here, but not covering my sign. And this is going to have to be adjusted because it's covering up the words. It needs to go that way. There we go. But I do need to put some greenery tucked in behind here. But I will hang it up and see. Might cut a couple pieces off of that branch just so it's not covering everything up. But there we go, guys. Check them out. All right, guys, have a wonderful night. Enjoy your Labor Day weekend. Be safe, be kind, and I will see you guys sometime next week. Don't forget, I won't be live next Thursday.